I give you one instruction for the weekend. You can't follow directions. Explain to me why I have to treat you like a child, why I have to continually tell you over and over again. Smarten me up, please.
Tribal Chief, it was me.
What?
Adam Pearce kicked me and Jimmy out last night. Solo had a match. I think you was on a private jet doing the Tonight Show, Woos. I couldn't get a hold of you. We was on the field. I called an audible to make the play. I called Sammy back to the building. And he answered the call for the bloodline, Woos. He was there for the family.
He was there for the family.
Yeah, was he? On time.
He was there for the bloodline.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Why are we even talking about last night? It's about tonight. It's fight night.
Yeah. Right.
Let's worry about tonight, right?
Yes.
This is the game plan. It's simple. Twins, keep y'all's asses in the back. I don't want no trouble. Tonight's a big night. You with me the whole night. You understand?
Out there?
Yeah, you.
Okay, yeah, no, let's...
On my hip, all the way out there. I'm gonna show you the way. Twins, you stay in the back. Cause tonight's Sammy's night. You ready?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. No, let's do it.